Is there anything happening in Arkansas? They might kick us out. Oh, everyone is preparing for an afternoon performance. What a shame. Anyway, what I did want to do... Oh no. Let's leave that for later. What I want to do is go to a cathedral. So here's a little event with Sully. Oh hey, it's you guys. This should actually give us a little... It should actually give us some points. Some bond points for Sully. Sorry, I'm just looking at something in the quest for the housing apartments and residency stuff. Just to make sure that I'm not missing extra points. What brings you here? I found her walking around the cemetery without an umbrella. Then I invited her into the cabin and fixed her a cup of hot chocolate. Thanks for giving me a place to wait the rain out, old man. And for the cocoa too, it's really warmed me up. Oh ho, glad to hear it. So you think that calling him old man is rude, but that's actually his first name. You could see it in the card. I came over to pray at the cathedral, but I guess I lost my nerve. There was a beautiful cathedral back home too, in Northumbria. Did you say Northumbria? That's the autonomous state in the northwestern corner of Simuria. So when you mean living in a dump for most of your life... So in previous games, part of the backstory is that there was an incident over in that location with a miraculous / calamitous salt pillar that transformed everything around it into salt. If it's the location I remember, it kind of ruined that particular country. Call it what it is, it's hell on earth. It's the kind of place where everyone's in a desperate struggle to survive from one day to the next. The only person you could truly fend for was yourself. Caring for others was a luxury most couldn't afford. Maybe it's just me, but that's the thing about the city that I can't wrap my head around. Sure, it's got its share of dirtbags. But there's also people like Ilya who took a chance on letting me into the troupe, and even this old man who went out of his way to help some kid he'd never met. Since coming here, I've even been given the opportunity to train as a performer. So they're planning to have you join everyone else on stage? Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I guess so. But even now, I still have second thoughts. I never even considered someone like me having a future in theater before. It just didn't seem possible. Sully. It's fine though. I get that there's no point in dwelling on that kind of stuff. And besides, you guys are even weirder than me. I mean, look at you, sticking around to hear me gripe like it's your ideas given destiny to help me out. Sorry, to help people out. Well, we are the heroes party. No matter what anyone says, our leader is definitely the weirdest one. That's rich coming from you, Wazy. At any rate, maybe us running into you like this really was meant to be. Just know that if you're ever in trouble, you can always come talk to us, okay? And you're welcome here anytime you want to, little miss. I'll be sure to have some snacks on hand next time. Thanks. That's nice. Okay, there should be another event at the cathedral itself. Oh. The girl has taken to helping Sister Marble, has she? You mean Sister Reese? Yes, she has. She's such a quick learner. Having her at the cathedral has been a great help to all of us. Is that so? I suppose it's fine, then. So the Archbishop has a thing against the Gralsritter, the knives. Kevin had that conversation last time around, and guess what Reese is? I see. The curriculum here appears to be quite advanced, though I suppose that isn't much of a surprise for a city as modern as this. We work with some high-level material, it's true, but I think you'll find that children are the same no matter where you go. Yes, that may very well be the case. By the way, Sister Reese, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Would you happen to be the younger sister of, Rufina Argent? You knew my older sister. Just as I thought, I had a feeling you were related when I learned your last name. Your sister helped me numerous times before her passing. If that's so... Say, Sister Marble, there's a favor I'd like to ask you. Not another word, my dear. You're following the same path she did, aren't you? I owe Rufina more than I can express. Your secret's safe with me, even from the Archbishop. However, may I offer a single word of advice? Don't overexert yourself while you're here, alright? I'm sure your sister would wish the best for you too. I understand. Thank you for your concern. Rufina. She played a big part in Reese's and Kevin's backstory. I don't think the game actually goes too deep into detail regarding that, though. It's more of a thing for Trails of the Sky the Third. There's one last thing I think I should do today before I end the stream. Since this is right here. Excuse us, anyone home? No luck. Is the door locked? No, actually, it's open. I hear some voices inside too. Maybe they're so busy talking they didn't notice us. Let's kick the door open. Why did you join the police if you're not gonna do that? Man, the three of us were like hell on wheels out there. Nothing like a little rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding, my heart's still pounding like crazy. Oh god, it's these dumbasses. We're not your whore. we're not your girls. You're the three who were arrested for reckless driving. Care to explain exactly what's going on here? I think we just stumbled on a burglary in progress. Caught red-handed, let's book him. Your property? You mean that'll make them the new residents? Excuse us, gentlemen. We're here on official police business. There's a few things we need to ask you. They shouldn't take long. So let me get this straight. The three of you came to Crossbelt to get some real-world experience. Then you came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and Yuri here bought it on a whim. Do I have that correct? Does that make them residents instead of tourists? Does that mean we can actually book them for stuff now? Or does it not count? Are they, if they're not strictly citizens? Can tourists just buy property like that? That sounds easy. The residency form is listed under the name High Bloods. What's that about? You want to know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's because we've got noble blood coursing through our veins. Pretty sick name for three guys blessed by the goddess, right? Huh. I didn't remember Calvar being so big into nobility and stuff. That was more of an Erebonia thing. Oh, they're just rich, actually. Yuri sits in the board of directors. You should be groveling at her feet. There's the call girls. Hello, ladies. Whoa, now these are the real deal. Pardon us, which one of you is Mr. High Bloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? Not at all, girls. They were just leaving. Okay, we got the message. Can we just slash their wheels as we leave? Slash their tires? They're spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money, huh? It's a shame that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. I can't imagine this is what Bond wanted. The contract seems fine. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough, we should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is all we need to check in the residential district. Alright, let's continue the investigation. I think the only place we have left is in downtown. We'll do that in a minute. This car must belong to that trio. They don't deserve a ride this nice. Slash the tires. Key the door. Alright, it was even raining and all the NPCs were going around with little umbrellas. Commuting is such a pain on rainy days. These guys, of course, always there, no matter what. I think what I wanted to do first was see if I could just purchase all... what are they called? All the Enigma covers in this store. I confirmed after the previous stream that if you buy them, you get like 1 bond point for every character that you buy for. Except for Lloyd, because, you know, Lloyd is Lloyd. So I'll just go ahead and do that while we're at it. And probably as we get new ones... Oh, is this kind of a... I'm not gonna say anything about that. Wazy is kind of interesting. I guess as we get new characters, we'll also have a chance to buy the cover for them. Okay, now let me just check real quick with the guy that we're following the previous time. Yeah, still have it open. Okay, I think last time we did do the last thing, which is, I mean, to speak to Sully in the small house by the cemetery. So I think I was leaving this event for the next time. So let's just get to it. So let me just save and get ready to go to downtown, the downtown district. So, if I remember correctly, we had to go to the exchange shop to ask about some weaponry. Or some strange customers that we were seeing the other day. Right, no weapons. We were specifically looking for that weird guy. You think you kill a rain cloud if you shoot it with an orbital cannon? Okay, Star Wars references. Kill a cloud? Did you say the same thing twice? I don't like rain. It's cold and wet and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Okay, Anakin. Wait, that was different. Something about a bomb instead of a cannon. Okay.
Huh? 特務支援課か私に何か用かい
はい、実はアシュリーさんに伺いたいことがあるんです。元武器商人としてのあなたに。
なんだいサオたちが本格的に動き始めた件についてかい
さすがにご存知でしたか多分それとは別件だとは思うんですが
赤眼赤毛の異常部か
心当たりはありませんか裏社会に属する男なのは間違いなさそうですが
該当しそうなやつだったら何人か心当たりがあるだが今この状況でクロスベルに来るとしたら
へえそんなにヤバい心当たりがあるのかい
さてねただ私の想像がもし最悪のケースだった場合あんたらの手に負える相手じゃないのは間違いないだろうね
そこまでやはり両兵かテロリストあたりですか
さてねもしその男だった場合一応こちらも付き合いがあるペラペラ喋るわけにはいかないさ
でも
両兵ならともかくテロリストなら放置できませんいくらクロスベルとはいえ テロ行為を罰する法律はあります。最低限の情報だけでも教えてもらうわけにはいきませんか。
ロイド。
悪くない。ガイの弟だったか。いい目をするようになったね。
アシュリーさん、兄貴と面識が。
今じゃダドリーあたりもたまに顔を見せるが。
Everyone just needs to bring up his brother to like get him to get him sidetracked.
当時旧市街組んだりまで足を運んでくる酔狂な捜査官はやつくらいだったからね。面白い男を亡くしたもんだよ。あのバカに免じてこれだけは答えてやろう。私の最悪の心当たりはテロリストってわけじゃない。ただ人食い虎みたいな危険な男ではあるけどね。
人食い虎。
やれやれ、最悪な相手じゃないか。
まあその男かどうかはまだ決まったわけじゃない。あんたたちが見た男ってのは一人きりだったんだろう。奴なら大抵部下か連れが同行しているはずだからね。
そうなんですか。
となるとやはり軍隊関係者ですか。
ここまでだ。これ以上は自分たちの力で迫ってみるんだね。
わかりました。
情報ありがとうございます。
しとしと言ってんな。そうだママ、昨日届いたブツ荷ほどきしなくていいのか。
Jingo sounds weirdly in my chair
この天気だし
for like a 7-year-old.
それよりジンゴ、
How old is she actually? I have no
あんた昨
clue.
日町に出た時変なやつを見かけなかったか。
変なやつ、そんなのいっぱいいたぞ。バカンスルックの若造とか、パンを山ほど買ってたシスターの姉ちゃんとか、あのワジも変なやつだしな。
そっか、ならいいんだ。
I like that she like knows right away who's important by just looking at them.
過ぎか。もし奴が来たんだとしたら娘も連れているだろうからね。
交換やナインバリ。
Didn't we bring you over yesterday?
でしたけど、はぐらかされてしまいましたね。まあ、ああいう業界には独自の仁義があるはずだから、あそこまで教えてくれただけでも感謝しましょう。
Noel suddenly has a goldfish memory.
そうだな。それにしても人食い虎みたいな男か。テロリストでないとすると傭兵の可能性が高そうだけど。
まあ傭兵の場合一人ってのはちょっと不自然だけどね。そのあたりも含めて課長さんに報告しておけば。
ああ、そうしよう。傭兵関係ならランディが何か知っていそうだけど。
If only Randy, that other red-haired ex-Jaeger, were around. Then we would know. Sorry, I was just kind of curious. It's like, since Rixia lives there, I always wonder if something's gonna happen in her place, but she always leaves everything tidied up. There's no even any yin bullshit sitting around. I guess that would be way too conspicuous.
Bardoか。
Where's your music, Wald?
この人はサーベル ベルバイパーというチームをまとめている人だけど。
バルド、どうしたんだい？
You forgot to bring someone with a boombox.
顔を出してないそうじゃないか。
うるせえ、俺のことはどうだっていい。それよりもてめえ、殺の犬になりやがったらしいな。どういうつもりだ？ああ？
どういうつもりも何も。テスタメンツのみんなは納得してくれたし、他の誰にも迷惑はかけていないけど。
てめえ、本気で言ってんのか？この俺様とバルド・バレスと決着つけずにチームを抜けようなんざ許されると思ってんのか？あ
あ？バルド、待ってくれ。
これには事情が。
せえ、外野はすっ込んだろ。ワージー、てめえがどんな狙いで殺に入ったのかは知らねえ。だがな、まさか5体満足でここから抜けられるとは思ってねえだろうな。
困ったわね。
バルド。おい、ワジ。いいから任せて。ねえ、バルド。ひどく当たり前のことさ。テスタメンツにしろ、サーベルバイパーにしろ、ずっといられる場所じゃないのは君にも分かっているんだろ。
何？
僕がテスタメンツを結成したのは、ここで好き勝手をしていた君たちへの抑止力になるためだ。だが最初はひ弱だったテスタメンツのみんなも成長した。僕一人が抜けたって君たちに対抗できるくらいにね。僕の役目はもう終わってるのさ。
てめえ。
そしていつかきっと他のメンバーもチームから巣立っていくはずだ。モラトリアムの季節を卒業して自分だけの道を見つけていく。僕はそう信じている。
ワジ？
ワジ君。
君たちサーベルバイパーも同じだ。乱暴者は多いけどマフィアの誘いに乗らないだけの気概と根性を持っている。だからバルド、きっと君も道を見つけられるはずだ。
まさかてめえがそんな甘っちょろいことを抜かすとはな。もういい、それ以上喋るな。てめえはこの聖域を汚した。絶対に許すわけにはいかねえ。
そうかい。
おいワジ。
ロイド、手出し無用だ。この怠慢は僕一人でケリをつけなくちゃならない。
The beating I have to deliver.
そのくらいは分かってるみてえだな。徹底的に叩き潰して地面に這いつくばらせてやる。
It's not a fight, this is a
そうすりゃ
beating.
てめえも少しは目が覚めるだろう。
おしゃべりは終わりだ。
ああ、
これは
He's got a battle aura.
バルド、本気で行くよ。
てめえ一体。
かかってきなよ。
So remember to. Oh, I don't think I even can do it. Do I even have any battle scopes? Oh no. So as usual, we're now going to. Hi brothers, how are you doing? As usual, we're going to forget to actually scan an enemy. But if you care about it, remember that this is a separate enemy in the game, and you have to actually scan them for the full thing. But yeah, brothers, how are you doing? Wald probably spends a lot of time in the morning just combing that hair of his.
行くよ。
He's gotta beat his ass.
てめえ、おお、ブザヤ。
He didn't do anything for 2 turns.
さてと。
バカな。ありえね
Sure you can. This is supposed to just be a curve stomp.
まさか今までずっと手を抜いて。
ランディじゃないけど今のはちょっとした反則技さ。でも今日の君には手加減抜きで行かせてもらった。これは僕が見せられる最後の誠意さ。
わしてめえ。
さよならマルド。この2年結構楽しかったよ。
ふざけろ。絶対に認めねえぞ。てめえ一人抜けるなんて認めてたまるかよ。
Scream!
わじ
And Wald gets left behind.
ワジ。
ワジ君、その
みっともないところを見せたね。ちょっと僕らしくもなく熱くなっちゃったかな。
いや、なんていうか男なんてそんなもんだろ。
男の子の気持ちはちょっとわからないけど、あなたが彼に誠意を持って向き合ったのは分かったわ。いつかきっと彼にも分かってもらえると思うよ。
そうだといいけどね。時間を取らせた。残りの支援要請を
I'm sure he won't mind how you beat his ass in the rain. I'm sure he'll get it. Okay. Give me a second. Gotta fix something on OBS. I wish the game wouldn't freeze whenever I do this, though. Okay, there's that. I'm also gonna get my water, which I forgot to actually pick up from the kitchen. I filled up my bottle and then just left it there. I'll be right back. But yeah, sorry if you if you were wondering where I've been, because I didn't stream for 2 of the days that I usually do. I was saying, like, when I started the stream, it's like towards the beginning I forgot about well, I didn't forget. I kind of messed up my sleeping schedule, so I just, for Saturday stream, I just decided to recover instead of actually streaming anything. And then on Wednesday I just happened to get sick. Like I ate something bad, something that got delivered. And for most of Wednesday and most of Thursday, I was just feeling too bad to actually do anything. Like on Wednesday itself, like I considered streaming, and I was like, oh no, I'm not. There's no way I'm sitting for 3 hours talking. Yeah, I think you mentioned on the last stream that you were also feeling sick. But no, I like thought about it. It's like I thought about it for a minute. It's like there's no way I'm gonna spend 3 hours in front of the camera trying to talk. I'm just gonna end up getting up every 5 minutes trying to go to the restroom and vomit something. It was really bad. But I'm feeling much better now. So back to the regularly scheduled broadcast. I'm trying to remember what we had to do. Let's see. I think last time we had already started parts of these. Yeah, we did figure out the Fisherman's Guild stuff. It's not letting me go down. Oh, I already went. It starts me at the bottom, I see. McDowell Estate, the High Bloods. Right, we were asked to find where specific people had moved and who had occupied their previous houses. So we figured out the Fisherman Guild stuff. We figured out the Bond residence. And I guess the last part was in the downtown area. I just walked out. I just walked away from there, so that might be a little awkward. Do you think Wazy is still there? Do you mind giving me some time before we return to the downtown district? Damn. Is it okay if I just move away one area and then come back? Yeah, now it's fine. I didn't realize the game would do that. Interesting. You just had to give Wald a second to scurry back. Lotus Heights is in the downtown district. This should be the place. Excuse me? Is anyone home? No answer. Is it locked? Yeah, it's bolted tight. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like I can sense someone inside. Really? The old pretend you're not home and maybe they'll go away trick. So what now? Is this the part where we get to barge in without a warrant? As much as I hate indulging you, we may have to consider it if there's no other options. What was that? The sound of someone tipping their hand. Which means your intuition was spot on. Let's give them one more chance. Excuse me, we know you're there. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Someone's stubborn. You don't suppose they bailed out the window? It'd be a real problem if they did. Are you the ones making all that racket? What's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. We're with the police, special support section. We're here to speak with the tenant of this apartment. Do either of you know who lives here? Well, of course I do, but before that, how about you start by telling us what's going on? Sure. We explained that the SSS was investigating suspicious changes of residence. So that's the way of it. You need to ID the resident in this unit here. I think I may owe you all an apology in that case. Why? Well, to tell you the truth, that used to be my apartment not too long ago. Oh, so you're Geithner, then. Yep, I'm the dummy who forgot to submit his change of residence notice. There should still be enough time to get one in, though. So consider the message received. I'll have it done by the end of the day. Thank you, that would be a great help. On that note, would you mind sharing with us why you chose to move? It was a bit of a twist of fate, actually. I was working as a trader before I screwed up and lost everything a year ago. That's how I wound up here. Recently, an old business associate of mine decided to lend me a hand after hearing about what had happened. He offered me a job in Calvard a couple of weeks ago, and I accepted on the spot. If that's the case, why are you still here? Just dropping by. Well, that's convenient. I figured I should thank everyone in the building who supported me when I needed it the most. I don't know where I'd be if not for them. It was nothing special, my friend. Alright, thanks for being honest with us, Geithner. Now we just need to know more about the new resident. Ah, right. Is there something special about them? Well, they're a bit unusual. Let me have a try. I forget what this was about. Hello, this is Tance. Anybody in there? If you are, mind opening up? These folks here are with the police. They're not here to hurt anybody. They just need to identify you. Open sesame. Do what you have to. Just try not to cause too much of a commotion. Of course, thank you. Pardon us. Are you here to mock me? Huh? Oh, it's... I forgot his name. This guy was in the previous game. We visited him whenever we could because he was funny. I'm sure you'd love nothing more than to stick it to the illustrious diet member who fell off his perch and into the gutters. Gable. Was it Gable? I think his name was Gable. Wait, I know you! This must be Representative Gable of the Imperial faction. Well, former representative, anyway. You were lying low at St. Ursula after your corruption was exposed, as I recall. So you know my story. We talk to you every day, man. Well, you found your man. What are you going to do with me now? I'll have you know, I'm completely broke. Mirrorless. He got exposed, so he got sent to the hospital with an excuse that he was sick, so that he wouldn't be sent to jail. And he obviously wasn't sick, and he was trying to get all the nurses to, like, cater to his every whim, but he basically got bullied by them. And it was just funny seeing what he was up to every time we went by the hospital. I wouldn't even be able to afford this apartment if not for the mercy of an old acquaintance of mine. Ah, is that why you're here? To use me for what few connections I have left? No, of course not. We just wanted to see who lived here. So just to confirm, Mr. Gable, the current occupant would be you, correct? Yes, you've got the right of it. That's all we need to know. As long as there isn't anything illicit going on here, you're fine. I do have one question, though. Why use such a ridiculous name on your change of residence form? Don't tell me you actually expected to fool anyone with a name like that. It was an instant red flag. Right, he used a fairy tale author. That it was, unless we're dealing with the rise of a literal ghostwriter here. Right. Truth is, I've always been a big fan of Sean Arnham's. It was the only name I could come up with when I was staring at the form. Oh, so that's why. I guess it's appropriate for all ages. No shame in being young at heart. That's one way to spin it. Shut up, just leave me be. Just leave Gable alone. You got what you came for, now get out of my house. Yes, please excuse us. I think it's time, Lloyd. Right, we'll be going now. I never expected to run into Representative Gable of all people. All things considered, he may still be better off than some of the other Diet members. The ones who ended up getting arrested in the wake of the cult incident have it way worse. I'd say they got what they deserved, but good luck convincing them of that. The big takeaway here is that your past misdeeds will always come to haunt you. That's just the way this world works. Still, I'm sure he can turn his luck around if he works hard and mends his old ways. I still have hope that Mr. Gable and all the other ex-representatives can be reformed and find peace. Hopefully Ernest can do the same too, one day. Our leader isn't just fearless, he's also oh so compassionate. And on that note, why don't we go grab some drinks? We're still on duty, you know? Anyway, that takes care of everything we need to check downtown. I think we've just about wrapped up our investigation, in fact. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give our report. So yeah, let's just run back. Actually, can I just teleport there? Just struggling to find the right button. We just need to talk to the receptionist here. Hi everyone, how goes the investigation? All finished, actually. Just giving our report. Oh my, you did a wonderful job. Interesting. 3 Calvardians moved into the residential district. A group of Erebonians moved into East Street. As for the downtown district, what's this? Is something wrong? No, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gable's name here. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. It's strange. Despite his corruption and everything that happened in the Imperial faction, I just can't bring myself to hate him. I know exactly how you feel. You seem like a more straightforward person than most. That most? Okay, that's a little typo, for better or worse. If only the man were half as wholesome as his taste in literature, maybe then he'd be better liked. I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe this wraps up your investigation, SSS. The next step is for Residential Affairs to file the paperwork and sort everything out. It's time for Residential Affairs to flee the paperwork. That sounds more likely. Thank you all for your help today. You're welcome, we're always happy to be of service. Okay, that's one quest. I think we had 3 to deal with this chapter. Blunder my umbrella. Momo swung by for an errand and lost something important to her. Could you help us find it? Come to the bakery. Let me just check real quick. Is there a way to get extra points? Oh, it looks like there is. Okay. Let's go talk to Oscar in the residential street. Or rather, not residential. In the bakery. Oh, there's Momo. Talking to Bennett. And hi, Oscar. We saw you needed help. What's up? Would you mind giving us more details on your request? Well, technically it's not so much my request as it is little Momos over there, you know? Tully's daughter? It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands, and, well... Sniff sob, where'd my pink umbrella go? It was really, really special to me too. And there you have it. That about explains things. Have you already looked inside the bakery? Well, of course. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this. Bennett pulled out a pink umbrella. Huh? But wait a second. Is that not Momo's umbrella? That's what I assumed at first, but look here. Bennett showed the handle. It reads Mei Ling. Now I get it. Someone grabbed the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake. Yeah, I had the same exact thought. Fewer people come shopping on rainy days, so it's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. But this mailing doesn't ring any bells. That's what we call the SSS. I was hoping you guys could find mailing and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out? Absolutely, we're on the case. We'll track that umbrella down before you know it. Awesome, I knew I could count on you, Lloyd. First, we need a clue about who this mailing may be. I mean, it's an Easter name, so... should probably check on the East Street. Do you have any ideas, Lloyd? Is it possible that you guys have met her once before, maybe? I'm trying to remember if mailing isn't the... No, she isn't the server in... the tavern in the East Street, is it? I think that's Shanshang or something like that. I definitely recognize the name, but the question is from where? I think Mailing lives in the East Street. If you answer this question correctly, you get 2 extra points. Oh yeah, she's totally not who I was thinking about, but she's definitely on East Street. She's the little girl we always see standing outside, right? If I remember correctly, she's also the granddaughter of Chairman Morse from the Business Owners Association. Is she? I never paid attention to that. You're right, we've spoken to her several times. I think I've talked to her once in the previous game. She has an older brother named Roy as well. She does? Oh wait, isn't Roy one of the members of the Testament gang? It's all connected, man. Oh, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. So they were Chairman Moore's grandkids, huh? Guess I should have recognized them. Well, now that we solved that mystery, you guys should take Meili's umbrella with you. Here you are. Just exchange that one for Momo's when you find her. Best of luck out there, Lloyd. You'll find it for me, right, mister? Of course, Momo. We'll be back with your umbrella in no time. Why don't we pay Chairman Morse a visit? He should know where Mailing is. Right, his house is at the end of East Street. Let's head on over and see what we can find. East Street. So this should be Chairman Morse. Ah, Lloyd, what brings you here? Can I help you with something? Hello, Chairman Morse. Odd question, but is Mei Ling home by any chance? I could have sworn she just got back, but I suppose she must have already run off again. Sorry, Lloyd, you might have better luck asking Parla. Who? Is that her? Hello, Mrs. Parla. I forgot her name completely, I'm sorry. There are too many characters. There are too many side characters that don't even have special models. It's too much to ask for me to remember all of them. I wasn't expecting visitors on a rainy day like this. Sorry about that. There's something I wanted to ask you. Do you recognize this? Lloyd showed Mailing's umbrella to Parla. I certainly do. That belongs to our little Mailing, doesn't it? Are you here to return it? Though, come to think of it, I could have sworn she had her umbrella when she came home from the bakery. Well, about that, there was a mix-up. Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. I hope poor little Momo's alright. But do you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? She doesn't seem to be around. She and her brother Roy are out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry about that. Sounds like we just missed her then. They couldn't have gone very far in this rain. If they're not on East Street, then Central Square or the Downtown District and the Harbor District are the likely candidates. Okay, so they're just telling us to go walk around and look for pink and green umbrellas. Okay, should be in a neighboring district. Probably in the Harbor District? I don't quite remember, but that would be my first guess. I don't see a pair of umbrellas. Central Street? Or Square? Maybe downtown. Man, am I going crazy? Where do they go? Did I just not see them? This might just be another case of me being super blind. Hi, did you see people walk by with a pink and green umbrella? No? Okay, cool, thanks for the help. Did you see a pink and green umbrella go by? Oh! Weird, okay. Also, Roy is not who I thought it was. Man, where are you, Mailing? Excuses, but would you happen to be Roy? Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? I wasn't blind, I just didn't see a pink umbrella. We're with the Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. Lloyd explained that there was a mix-up between umbrellas. Oh, I had no idea. Mailing probably took it by mistake. They look so similar, you know? Sorry about that. I guess we should exchange them as soon as we can. Speaking of, where's Mailing? Weren't the two of you taking a walk? We were, but she kinda strong-armed me into a game of hide-and-seek, and then she vanished. I kinda lost her. She's a pro at hiding, and I can't seek for crap, so I can't really say how long this will take. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, how about we help you find her? For real, that'd be awesome. I'm not sure where she's hiding, but I don't think she'd leave the Harbor District. I doubt she went into any buildings either. This probably isn't going to be easy, but I appreciate you guys lending a hand. Not at all, we're always up for a challenge. Sure, always up for a challenge. Where did the child go? I know, the shipping container. Or maybe not. How did I know? Well, what do we have here? Eep, you found me. Wait, you're not my big brother. Oh god. Who are you? Professional mailing finders. I'll say professional mailing finders. Well put. I'll go get Roy. I'm so good at hide and seek. Hide and seek. Who are you? Ooh. Wazy called Roy over to Mailing's hiding spot. Wazy called Roy over to Mailing's hiding spot. Roy then told Maywing. No, I can't. I need to stop. Oh, the mix-up between her and Momo's umbrellas. That's why we were looking for you. Oh, so I made a whoopsie then. I didn't mean to take the wrong umbrella. That's all. No, I need to stop. That's alright, Mailing. You just return it, and they'll make sure it gets back to its rightful owner. Okay. Here you go. Alright then, let's try it. Mailing took the correct umbrellas and returned Momo's. Thank you. I'm struggling not to replace every L and R with a W now. Uh-huh. Someday I'll say sorry to Momo myself. Aren't you a mature one? Yeah, she really is, huh? If I was more like Mailing, I'd probably be working a second job, or a first one for that matter. Damn. Hey Lloyd, how'd it go? Great, mission complete. I was almost infected with a horrible verbal tick. This is my umbrella. The one my daddy bought just for me. Thank you, you're my heroes. At least this one can actually speak. You're very welcome. We're just glad we could help. That's another case closed then. Thanks for the help, gang. I knew we could count on you. We'll make sure to put in another request the next time we meet. Anytime, that's what we're here for after all. Catch you later, Oscar.